Hello all, Serious Lee's here, back for a little bit more of the Planet Crafter. I've been playing during the week, expanding my base and stuff, and I thought we could do a brief base tour. And so we'd start up here, over on the overhang. Hopefully the jetpack kicks in, there we go. Don't want to fall to our deaths there. So, we can see on this side of the base, if you're familiar with my save, we've moved some stuff around, we got it a little bit more symmetrical. We got rid of the tier 1 and tier 2 machine, and we put a tier 3 ore extractor in the middle for silicon with a couple of mushroom farms on either side, and we moved our water atmospheric condensing items nearby so we can produce as much bioplastic nugget as we want constantly. Our other production farms are on this side. We're making everything that you can make organically. We're making tier 2 mutagen, we're making mutagen, tier 2 fertilizer, regular old bacteria. We got all the stuff we need for it. We've got beehives down here. We can even collect the bees if they fill up with bees instead of honey. But just in case, we've got a tier 1 so that we always have at least one honey there. On the other side of the base, we have one more production item, and that's food. If we want to stop in and have a bite at any time, we are making plenty of high quality food on this end of the base constantly. We've got 4 beehives, we've got 2 bean fields, lots of production. We have our launch platform, obviously, although we're fairly done with rockets on this save. And over on this side of the base, we have our industrial farm where we're producing basically everything we could need. We have super alloy rods, pulsar quartz, osmium rods. We're even now making explosive powder over here because we had everything else. Uranium rods, we've got iridium rods, rocket engines. Do we have anything in this? Nah, but if we need to, we can add resources to this to increase production in a jiffy. Take a peek at the inside of the base. Not much has changed in here. I've done a little bit of work on the upstairs right above us. We'll check that out in just a second. We have our butterfly domes on this level. This base is using mostly the large rooms because there's no pillars in the middle. Gives you a nice open room in each room. Obviously this is the biolab. But yeah, and then we have the regular biodomes over here. This one is filled with all of our power. We do not need the food from this thing anymore, so all of these food processing things that we've added to this thing on the side here are pretty much extraneous, but why not keep them around? We have the power to do so. Upstairs on this side, we have all of our storage. Again, these are pretty much extraneous thanks to the auto crafting system, although we do have lots of excellent storage saved up thanks to the auto crafting system as well. Upstairs on this one, we have one more level of more storage, basically. I think just junk in here that didn't fit anywhere else. And chips. We could have a snack of chips later on. Alright, back over to the other side. We have 2 little 2-story items in this base here. So we've added some plants, and we made a hallway out of some storage lockers that are empty. And on the upstairs, we have more storage of junk and stuff. Nothing much to see up there. But down here, behind the hallway, we have a little bit of a bedroom with all of the trophies and stuff that you can earn. And one more thing that I thought we might show today, because this is basically, that's the whole base. We've got everything here. We're not going to go show our big butterfly dome base off. We've done that in the series. I found, while exploring around, a new pulsar quartz cave. So, let's take a peek at what these tier 2 things cost, and let's bring the resources we need for this. Just to see if we can get some pulsar quartz to farm or not. But if we can't, that's okay. We can craft it, no problem. And this is just another location where you can gather some pulsar quartz. Was it a super alloy rod? I already forget. Yeah, 1 super alloy rod. We'll have to pick that up downstairs. We may as well pick up the iridium rods down there as well. We have lots of iridium rods. We're even making iridium rods over in the iridium cave. Take 1 of those, and we will take 2 of these. No, just 2. Thank you. So we're heading over to the Stargate area, just behind it. And this, unfortunately, will be filled with water because we're at a late stage of the game. But this cave should be accessible early game to any player who can brave the distance required to get from their home base to the area we're headed to. I think it's going to be faster to go up this side. And I found this while I was searching for wildflowers. I needed to get 1 of each of the black and white flower and the purpley pink flower. And I did find them. Oh, we are in the ravine. This is not the right area. Well, we'll take the ravine over to the Stargate area. No big deal. We're going to go straight across the oasis here that is formed to the other side. We might take a slurp of water from the lake. Or 2. So you won't have all these trees here, but you're looking for these rocky outcroppings here that are on the other side of the Stargate area. And just beyond them, you will find some ravines. Now mine are all going to be filled with water. See that one? We could go take a dive into that one. We could go take a dive into that one over there. But no, we are headed towards the left-hand side. This one over here. And we're going to swim down to the bottom of this one. And I'm not sure if this whole cavern is new over here, but it now has pulsar quartz and osmium in it. And it is tall enough to build an ore extractor in. But can we build an ore extractor in it? As you can see, plenty of natural pulsar quartz in this cavern. But it is apparently... Ooh, hey. Oh, I already looted it. It is apparently an osmium cave. So let's see. Yeah, see, we've got sulfur and osmium everywhere. Let's see if we can build one of these here and if we can get pulsar quartz from it. No, we don't apparently have building permission in this tunnel at all. Let's check near the entrance, though. No, even when nothing's interfering, we're getting the same sort of red pattern that we get in the other pulsar quartz cave. So they've thought of everything, unfortunately. But as you can see, it's a very large cave with several deposits of pulsar quartz available. So one more thing I thought I'd show off besides the simple base tour is another pulsar quartz cave that got added to the game with the lore and automation update. Whether or not that was there before and only had osmium, I can't recall. I never set up a mine in that location, so it feels like the whole cave is new, but I can't say for sure. What is definitely new is that it's got pulsar quartz in it natively. As far as I was aware, there was only one other location in the game that had that, and that was the pulsar quartz cave. But that's it for today. Just a quick return to my progression save to show off the base and a new location I found. We could have just teleported over here. All right, that's it for today, everyone. Till next time, have a good time.